Hi students, this is Ms. Oberly with lesson 7.5, adding and subtracting polynomials. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to add or subtract polynomials. So example 1, find the sum of this polynomial plus this polynomial. Well, the big idea here is to group terms with like bases. So since this 2x squared is listed first here, I will be grouping it with this negative 4x squared. So I'm going to write those together in blue. And since we know we are adding, we will simply add those two terms. Plus and negative is the same thing as minus, so you could write it like this, or you could write it as plus negative 4x squared. It might make more sense to more people to write it as plus negative, so I'll change that. All right, then let's shift colors here. Maybe we'll go with green next for this 5x term. Well, we're going to add 5x to that negative 6x. And finally, let's go with purple for minus 7 and 3. And I'm running out of space here, but I'm going to write it really little. So we have negative 7 plus 3. So now I can combine like terms and add 2x squared plus negative 4x squared, which is negative 2x squared, plus 5x minus 6x, which is negative 1x, plus negative 7 plus 3, which is negative 4. Final answer. All right, example 2 takes it up a notch, and the reason it does is when we are finding the difference, we have to remember that this is not just talking to the first term in parentheses, but it's talking to every term after that. So I would first distribute whenever we have minus and rewrite that as minus 3 minus a negative turns into plus 4x squared, and then minus a negative turns into plus 6x. So now we can just combine like terms. And I'm again going to choose colors for this. 2x squared, I will be adding to 4x squared. And 5x I will be adding to 6x. And finally, minus 7 I will be adding to positive 3. And when I do that, my final answer is going to be 6x squared plus 11x minus 4.